Hi.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit!
It's cool, bro. We went through training together.
Yeah, he could not be a terrorist.
So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked. But I told them it was all bullshit.
Yeah, I've been your biggest fan, bro.
I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Don't mind the guy with the Gatling gun on his arm.
Old buddy.
You okay?
Yeah,
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, we're not gonna stick around for Kunsel or whoever. Once again, it's Cloud's fake memories conflicting with his, you know, actual real ones. Oh, wait, what? What do we do? Oh. How do I even enter here? This door looks, it's camouflaged. Almost. Okay. There they go.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid.
Of course, we have bots on Twitter and Reddit.
The Wu-Tai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wu-Tai's response?
They don't have internet.
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
If I may, sir, there was one other matter.
Oh?
A message from our man Palmer. Damn it.
All right. Yeah, that Sephiroth is around and doing shit.
That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need
Whoops.
to plan this
I
just
hate how they
right.
walk you back. Whatever. We can't go up the escalators the wrong way, guys. Think about how dangerous it must be. All right, conference rooms. Yeah, so we never actually even opened that door. Okay, there you go. We never, or rather, we never used those elevators.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
Anyway.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct.
In a
Ask anyone
comical
here. They can
fashion.
point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Yeah, especially since we're bringing Tifa with us. We don't want to, like, you know, where's the men's restroom? And it's like, oh, well, don't you want to know where the woman's restroom is as well? I mean, let's be fair here. Usually, yeah, they're right next to each other, so.
All right, I'll wait out here.
Oh, okay, or not.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we're
You're
a
right.
bit beyond that. Let's go.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
It's empty, oh.
Show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
All right, it's just got to be up, right? There it is.
Gotcha.
Dude, that sword is way too big to bring with you. Like every sword you use.
Look, I'm
On guard duty.
right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yes,
Yeah,
Tifa.
sure. Just follow behind.
Could have sworn that Barrett came with you originally. I guess not. It's always kind of crazy. They always have like people crawling around in air ducts in video games. Like, what are these things even like big enough for the average person to crawl through? You know? You gotta be real slim and real tiny to do this. Should we even go this way? No. I pressed right. It doesn't seem like you can go that way since it's a dead end and all.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
They're squished like pancakes.
Pretty sure.
I mean, it's nice of him to do this, but yeah, you know, they're dead. Anyway. Alright. What's here? It's gonna be some dude like playing video games or something at
Depending on
work.
the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP. Does anyone have any questions?
Why are there papers all over the floor? I don't know, that's weird. They were surely in a tizzy, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, maybe stuff got knocked around when the plate fell. Like, it was like citywide earthquakes. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's like a huge tectonic shift, or not tectonic shift, but like a huge seismic event, basically. Of course, the papers are all duplicates. You can't go to the... Yeah, you can't go left. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, are you kidding me? There's materia back there. Oh, no. Dude, I'm not going back for it. Watch, it'll be like meteor materia or something. I'm not going back for that. I'd be here all day trying to shuffle. Because I pressed left, or I pressed right when I got to it, and it didn't turn me, so I was like, alright, fuck it. We can only go one way. Not that I particularly want to use the HP up, but whatever.
This it?
I'm telling you, I saw him. With my own eyes. Sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
I don't care. Let me smoke my cigar.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for... Huh?
Not with the ancient. in
Yeah,
our
they don't care. They have what they need.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
Words, Reeve.
They're done with this, Midgar.
In their promised land, we will build a new Mako-powered metropolis.
Mr. President, we still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo,
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
so she can lead us to the promised land?
Well, Mr. President, that remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
Of course,
My
you're
armor
Dom.
is at your disposal should you require anything.
There's a
have
whole
something
room of
more
sociopaths
psychological
except for
in mind.
Reeves.
Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates
Okay,
from
they
Soldier.
changed it.
These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
Probably don't want to fulfill the white girls meme in this fucking game, honestly. So I don't blame them for changing that. It was kind of one of their saucier moments in Final Fantasy anyway.
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
Meeting adjourned.
It's really just to show that Hojo's just a very sick man. Will do anything for science. He doesn't care about the morals, anything. So he's a very realistic character, actually.
Something stinks.
Alright, we probably shouldn't hang around the bathroom. Bathrooms as meeting places is just kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay. And then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Okay. I mean, if we killed him, think of all the problems we could solve. Yeah, nah, the mirrors are okay. They have this weird blurring effect. What the fuck? It's crazy. Didn't Time Splitters have working mirrors, I think? I can't remember. I was playing a little bit of it. I got up to that other level in the catacombs, the Resident Evil level. I should have played more of it. I just stopped. I wasn't doing a playthrough, wasn't streaming it, wasn't doing anything.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face... how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers.
He's mad and he talks to himself.
Psychoactive agents should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Wow. Alright, I guess we can have a seat. What is this symbol? It's not Shinra's symbol. I don't remember what symbol this is, if it's a symbol in this game. Maybe it might be a new one. It's not Wutai, no, there's no way they would have Wutai benches in Shinra HQ. I have no idea what that symbol is. I don't know. It's not Avalanche and it's not Shinra. Oh, I don't even have enough money to purchase any of this stuff. Is my controller reasonably plugged in by any chance? What the fuck? How do you see your... Yeah, okay, it's good. I can unplug it. I had actually difficulty, Oh wait, this holds 4? What the hell? Enhances materia links, but it's awful. It's literally terrible, but it gives you materia slots. That's basically what it's good for, whereas this is actually really good. It's completely defense-based, but we don't have any money for this, so... Oh well, I had to give the 10,000 to that dude, so I guess what I could do is I could give someone else a new bangle, right? So maybe we'll just give it to Cloud, right? He has the highest defense, he's basically the best party member, he's got everything good all around, so we'll just give him, wait, the Magician says 4. Yeah, this is just better, there you go. Alright, whatever. 2 antidotes. Two vials of Solaris, which we probably won't need anyway. I mean, I guess at the start of battle we could throw it on Tifa, but once she uses haste, that's it. We just get sped up.
So first...
I mean, Cloud should know Hojo, right? That's like part of his backstory, pretty much.
This is definitely the one.
Oh no, how could he not hear us? Please turn around. You're not this dumb.
Don't move. I ain't bluffing.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, unless you open that door right now.
It would actually be better if he just killed him now. But, you know, we can't do that, obviously.
You must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately. The eco-terrorists? If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go
Yeah,
on.
we just really hate you.
Shut up. Keep walking.
That's right, bully him.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend. She's in your lab.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend.
There's multiple people in here. Oh, that one, yeah. Okay.
Yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up some?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
Where did he get that? What?
I promise. You will regret.
Dude, just thinking about how good Crisis Core is gonna be is actually making me really happy. Alright, anyway, we just let him walk, we let him do everything. No, we don't shoot at him, nothing. Alright. Obviously, we can't kill him now, we have to kill him in part 3. I really think it's gonna be Remake, Rebirth, and Reunion. What the hell? It's Cthulhu! Oh, I was joking. I think Reunion as the final part would be like really good. That's like a very appropriate name. Ow, okay. I mean, technically, I should play as Tifa. Just that way I could get my, the haste up, spread it. What? It canceled it.
Let's turn it up.
There you go. I love haste. I love using haste in so many games. The only game where haste was in that I didn't use it in was fucking Tactics Advance. I used Quicken a lot because Quicken was just stronger in that game. Alright, might as well assess. Organism extruded by artificial life form specimen H0512, capable of autonomous movement. They swarm around their parent to protect them from threats. It's just an enemy. There's nothing special about it. Okay, I guess I'll have her use haste one more time and then I'll go back to someone else. Just to top us off.
Nothing to worry about.
Right, he immediately went for Barrett. Okay. Oh no! This is bad. Cloud has something. He's still getting grappled, probably.
I'm not going out like this.
Alright, he didn't get hurt that badly. To be fair, I think a large chunk of it is because Barrett just has so much health. What would normally be kind of dangerous to him just isn't. Yeah, I gotta get that spread Cura. That'll be the next thing I get.
Hang back.
Okay, I wanna scan it real quick and then we can summon. the left claw.
Allow me.
Monster created by Shinra's R&D division, highly adaptable, evolves during battle, where it exhibits extraordinary offensive and restorative capabilities. Alright. Oh, I don't have ATB? Now I have ATB. Funny how that works out. I summon Knights of the Round. They're gonna nerf the shit out of Knights of the Round, man. They won't change it on like the PS1 version. They'll just change it in the new version. How do you instruct? I forget how the summons even work in this game. I think it's automatic. Oh my god. Okay, let's heal. Okay, cast haste again. Yeah, we should have one person cast haste, one person cast barrier, and Barret have cure. So I guess we'll have Cloud put on barrier and magnify. That's what we should do. That would be like a good combo setup. Bridled, I have no idea what her level was. Command the summon. Okay, yeah, here we go. Obviously, we gotta hit the left claw. I mean, maybe it's worth killing the little shitlings. Okay, I'm hurt. It's the poison. That's what I miss. I miss fucking MP charge. I have to block this. I mean, it doesn't really hurt me. MP charge is so very helpful. She's point blank. Wow, you literally have to be point blank. Like, it's not even good enough to be like maybe, what, 5 feet away? It literally is like a melee move, effectively. Yeah, Ifrit was always cool, man.
Get some rest.
Like I said, Ifrit and Shiva were always the fucking coolest, in my opinion. I wonder how you even inflict some of these other ones. I guess that's slow, right? Like the gear with the down, because we get the gear up. True strike. Haste.
We can do better.
It's a shame it doesn't last as long. Obviously, the more we use it, the better it'll be, so. I don't know. You know what? I have no clue what level she's at. Let's use Cloud's abilities. I'm gonna try to break the glove claw. I think we did. What the hell? Nice. This is not a Resident Evil monster, by the way. I think I blocked it. Ow, okay. It's the poison that's killing me. It's not even this dude charging me at full force. Because we're not even using magic anymore. He's only going for me. Which isn't really news to me. You know, it's fine actually in a sense, because we could just have Cloud and everyone else just like kind of kill the other little guys. Actually, no, what is it? Hit the left claw. Just try to break it. Let's keep doing this. Did it take my MP?
Not throwing in the towel.
I can't do anything. I actually can't do anything. Okay, well, Cloud's gonna have to res me. I'm not gonna really even sweat that. That's fine. Let's heal Tifa instead. Oh, I guess poison doesn't kill you in this game. It almost kills you. See, that's the difference. All right, pick him up. Okay. Barret. There you go. Yeah, once we get that cure spread, that'll be really good. That's pretty much what the best materia is. It's the magnify. Focused. Where's Tifa?
Don't overdo it.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, so it lasts about what, like maybe 30 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Very nice. I wonder what move that prevents him from using now. Got it. See, blocking isn't too bad when you see it coming. I think Barret just has a faster block. Might also just be a more effective one too. Okay. Use focus shot. Stagger again. Stagger again. All right, Tifa has her limit. Well, he's just gonna regrow his claw. I mean, it's whatever. At least this is a pretty simple loop, right? Unless there's another phase. He's gonna get 2 arms now. More! I must suck more! Oh. Mako expulsion. Yeah, Mako's entirely poisonous, so this is great. Okay, I have just enough to heal Tifa, and then Tifa can put haste up again. And then Cloud can do nothing. Alright, so sometimes you get slow. I think we had slow on some of my people. So it's actually good that we're using haste now, because that way we can actually, you know, keep it going. Oh, great. There's suicide bots. Maybe I should use it. Nah, I want to save my elixirs. See, that's like the dilemma, is like, if I keep saving elixirs, then maybe I'll just never use them, because, you know, I might not ever encounter a situation where I think it's worthy enough to use it. You don't move anywhere with dodges in this game. I'm never going to get used to that. Okay, I have to use an ether. I guess, should I use a turbo ether? Yeah, okay, I'll use a turbo ether. That's like a good compromise. There you go. I forget there's actually travel time on Cure as well. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine.
I know you can do it.
Okay. Spread haste.
Nothing to worry
I mean, we're dealing good damage to him, so this is going pretty well, all things considered. I'll hold off on the left claw. We might be able to kill him without busting the left claw again.
Take the lead.
Wait, how the fuck is she dying? What? I mean, we're all kind of dying, actually. Oops. Was it the Mako?
No need to.
Is it Mako or Mako? I've heard people say both, so I'm not too sure. I think it might actually be Mako. But every person I've known in real life who's said it has said Mako or Mako, so it's kind of weird. He's gonna charge. He missed. It's the poison. Yeah, we'll be fine. I mean, like, I know we have Poisona, but do I really want to waste 3 ATB to cast Poisona over and over? Not really. Okay, we'll actually focus on the left claw again. Doesn't have anything. They just show up in suicide bomb. That's all they do. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna kill him before. Like, I just feel like there's no point in focusing on the left claw, but I might as well keep hitting it. Okay, you can block it. This is where we need to have Tifa hit stuff, so that way she can keep casting haste. Oh, he still has his grapple? Are you serious? Well, she's dead. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna cast... Okay, I'm gonna wait and see what happens, actually. Because if she dies, Barrett will cast it on himself. And then I'd rather wait. Okay, so actually what I should... Yeah, let's wait. See if she... Yeah, okay. See, that was... Oh, no, never mind. It was just wasted. Never the fuck mind. Wow. Okay. That's usually what happens in Final Fantasy, is if you cast a spell on someone who then dies, you cast it on yourself, basically, as a failsafe. So unfortunately, it did not work out that time at all. And like you see, she's actively attacking and like gaining no ATB. It's crazy. How does this work? Yeah, you get hit with it regardless.
We can do better.
Okay. Cast it twice. I cannot believe haste is only 4 MP. That's nuts. It like defies all logic. Oh, Barrett. I don't think we're gonna fucking bust this thing. We might. It'll be hard, but we could technically do it. Okay, block it. Okay. I wonder what will die first, actually. Like, genuinely. Oh, come on. Oh, great. Neither of them have any health. Just fucking kill him. He's done. Evade and then hit.
You ready?
Wow. Well, nice hit. Okay, let me not have Cloud be the only person left standing. Come on, he has no fucking health. Thank you. He's staggered and now he's dead. Barrett's the one with the LB. Whatever. Oh well. They obtained a talisman.
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
Thankfully, there's a convenient bench right here, so I don't have to waste any items. Yeah, I guess we're getting close to what I know is the end, right? Like the end of the Midgar arc. So I guess we might as well start using some turbo ethers. You know, let's not go too crazy, right? I'm sure we got like at least a few more boss fights, so. There he is. Oh. Oh.
Aerith! Very impressive. I really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable.
Oh, come on, dude.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
We're taking Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
No, she's my waifu.
She only came here to save Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand. But I really can't be bothered to explain.
Yeah, I know that
This
feeling.
facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
They have all their R&D like one floor down from like, you know, where all the big business meetings are and everything. I mean, I don't know, that just feels kind of dangerous, right? Like, what if something escapes? Oh yeah, no, these guys are fucking annoying. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, here we go. Once you get hit by one attack, like, you can't block, you can't run, you just have to take the full combo.
We can do better.
So if you think I'm not pressing R1 or not trying to dodge, I mean, that's not true. You just can't get out. Oh, great, he got healed. Alright, well, he's dead. Really lucky that bosses never use Phoenix Downs. You would just end up with endless fucking fights. Same thing with Pokemon. Like, if they use revives, you would never win any fight. What's to stop the AI from just doing it infinitely, you know? Really nothing, all things considered. Like, I cannot believe that that two-hit combo interrupts everything. Okay. True Strike. I wonder if it bounces off his shield.
This fight's not over yet.
All right, very nice. Well, unfortunately, he moved away by the time I was actually able to execute it. Let's use dive kick. Yeah, I was gonna say, they can't have that much health. This is why haste is so good. In every video game, it's broken. Nothing beats being able to act more, or in this case, charge the ATB. Literally nothing. It's quite possibly the best move that you can get in a Final Fantasy game, except when Cloud misses. Thank you.
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes, an unknown variable, perhaps. Well, no matter. Reinforcements will soon arrive.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Yes. You're not that good, Cloud.
Why are you a soldier?
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken. My boy, you weren't a soldier.
Yeah. I failed to become one? What? Huh? Who? And the ghost.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon? What's happening?
He just carries him away. What the fuck, man?
Cloud!
Barrett,
Got it. Stand back.
All right, and also freeze Red 13.
You came for me.
Yep.
You good?
I'm great.
He has a lightsaber? Are you serious?
Thanks for saving Molly. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
Armored shock troop. Okay, I just wanted to be able to assess. Now we'll jump over to Tifa. Troopers belonging to Shimmer's Public Security Division. It's weak to electricity and it's resistant to melee. Okay, I mean that I could have probably guessed. You never know, right? Sometimes things can look weak to one thing and they're not. All right, let's haste.
Nothing to worry about.
Because all we're gonna do is we're just gonna zap them to death, pretty much.
Calling lightning.
There you go. They both did it back to back. Eject? What?
I'll take care of the rest.
I'm getting trolled. Actually, we could raise. That'll save me some Phoenix downs.
We still got a job to do.
What? Oh no, it's one of these dudes. I hate this. I hate. I could actually lose here. I can't get. Barrett can't stand up. Barrett's dead. Wow, we're actually gonna lose because he blew up and took out 2 of my party members.
I'm not going out like this.
Wow.
Can you fight?
This time.
Like, there's not really much for me to be able to do. He's like a mini boss even when he's out of his mech.
I'm just getting started. This fight's not over yet.
Okay, that's all I need. Let's Mega Potion Cloud so he doesn't die. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, you have to block Twister. Jesus. Let's bring back fucking Barrett. Barrett just has more HP. Stall, I guess. Okay, we can. I'm gonna have Barrett kill him. I'm gonna cast Cure on myself. Thank you. Okay. Somehow we're gonna pull through this.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna limit. I like that you could use limit without actually using ATB. Okay. Cast Cure on Barrett again. Barrett just has a lot of HP. That's pretty much like the benefit of using him. Okay. Raise. Okay. I'm gonna cure her because he's gonna do Twister and I won't be able to stop it. And plus there's probably gonna be a bench coming up, so that's why now it's better to use MP versus using items. We could save some Phoenix downs for later when you know we're gonna need them.
Aerith, you okay?
Thank you.
No biggie.
Let's get out of here.
There he is with the actual fire on his tail.
The hell was that thing?
We need
A party member.
Aerith!
What the?
Come on.
Dude, Hojo did not get that far. Like, actually. Oh, those damn ghosts. Oh. I just like that all the characters look really good in this game, right? Like, they don't look weird, because, you know, 20 years of tech will do that.
What? You want to go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
Alright, well, he's pacified. I guess she told him everything he needs to know.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
It talks?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate it if we simply left it at that. Agreed?
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about a lot, but he's actually very integral to the plot.
Hold. 13?
Red 13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
Nanaki, but we're not going to get into that.
He got away.
So, we're gonna go get this son of a bitch.
Yeah, the Genova cell. I think we're about to get to the messed up scene. What? Oh, they don't even let you see anything else. I must join her. Reunion. And nobody reaches out to, like, go grab him or something, like, you know, shake his arm. Nope. Great friends.
Together we will reclaim our world.
Genova. Genova also has a great fight theme. You hear it a couple times. Probably not here, though. There she is in all her glory. Apparently already missing both arms.
Cloud!
Alright, anyway. Yeah, they just committed genocide. They're pretty chill about it.
No, Reno. I think you might be due for some R&R.
Nah, I'm good.
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
Been thinking. Was all that necessary?
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience.
That's not totally
It's
wrong.
yours.
Yeah, no.
Let's try another tack then. They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Say what?
After everything we'd taken from the planet, we were due to give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
No, but it makes me
Doesn't
feel better.
matter.
Who cares?
Yes. Understood. The VP needs us.
It's really kind of a shame that none of the Turks ever end up as party members. Deliverance from chaos.
Cloud.
Oh, thank goodness. You're awake.
You okay?
Yeah. Where are we?
Where I lived when I was still a child.
Okay. Alright, everyone left the party, but they're right here, so it's fine.
My mom and I stayed here.
No
years ago
appointment
when I was
needed.
just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same. Every morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I remember crying here alone.
Aerith. Before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
I'm a descendant of the ancients. That's pretty much it, really. Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return.
Yeah, they took those words way too literally.
Providence, may we take our place in paradise.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the Promised Land for a long time.
And they must think you can lead them to it. Can you?
Nope. Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean, to you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they?
Assholes.
These bastards will never stop. Okay, new plan. Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Barrett, wait. You can't do that.
The ghosts won't let us do anything.
Oh, great. These assholes again.
They just couldn't let this be a straight
Probably some
remake,
Shinra
could they?
science experiment.
Whispers. Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Like capital D? Destiny?
The flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these Whisperers will try to keep us on that course? Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that? Spouting that cryptic stuff, which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
Believe me if you
None of
want.
that, Doc.
Yeah, whatever.
When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy. It started with them, sure, but I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help. All of you. And the planet.
Aerith, what are you not telling us?
Probably that she knows the future. She knows exactly what's to come.
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the Whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself. Follow them, the yellow flowers.
What the hell? Why is this even a thing?
It's okay. We'll find a way out together.
Okay.
Weird.
Is there even anything else in this room? I don't really think so. I think this is just straight story. So, what is it?
Aha! There you are.
Oh, it's this dude.
Hey guys, long time no see.
How did he get in here?
Wedge?
You're here?
You shouldn't be up and moving.
I'm feeling much better thanks to Elmira's cooking. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now.
What was that? An explosion?
Or are they sieging the building?
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president. This complicates matters. That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're trapped in here?
No need to panic, little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
All right, well, we know that's not going to happen.
I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely. Like super duper nicely.
Thanks, Wedge.
Yeah, there's other cells of Avalanche. I forget if in the original game they even mention or show any of them. So that's just kind of different, really.
I didn't ask him to do any of that.
Yeah, well, I'm glad he did.
Like I said, no one's gonna remember who or what Avalanche even is in a little bit. All right. Obviously, we got to open this since I know we're not coming back here. That's obvious. A reinforced staff for Aerith.
Anyway,
right.
We got to get to the roof, right?
Then we can use the same elevator that Hojo did.
Bottle of ether. That's going to help a little bit. Any reason to come over here at all? Yeah, this was the entrance. I mean, we could rest, but there's no reason to rest at all since you start the chapter rested. I mean, I guess I could buy items, right? All right, they put Aerith in my party. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know if I want to use Aerith. It's been like the majority of the game. Like, yeah, they've been leveling her up alongside of us, but like, oh well, that's because Barrett's actually just not in our party. Okay. ATB ward. Allies who use ATB within it regain partial ATB from your gauge. Cost 2 ATB. Conjure ward one time during activation. Sure. I mean, did she master the art? You barely even get to use her in this. That's why it's kind of like, why even, you know, start? Max MP plus 8. New materia slot. Okay, let's try to get the materia slots. Additional. Additional again. Probably magic attack power and MP. Self-healing boost significantly increases the effectiveness of healing spells cast on you when 20. Okay. Again, another materia slot. We don't have enough materia to slot into this. It's crazy. All right, with the rest, we just get boosted magic power, basically. Yeah, that's it. That's enough. We really don't even have enough. That's what's really crazy about this. So what happens when someone's gone the whole game? It's like, how do you even catch them up, you know? Heavy duty bracer. Lowers magic defense. -7. -27, but it'll make her more physically tanky. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just give her the heavy duty. So we have prayer, healing, lightning. I mean, I guess we might as well do pedometer, right? See what it does. It probably maybe transforms into what's the thing called? Traveler. Probably not though. Yeah, see, we gave Barrett like all the good materia. So I don't want to take materia off of him if we're gonna possibly get stuff back. Auto cure. Maybe we could just do item master. It's whatever. Just so that it can get a little bit of experience. Alright, and one thing I learned from playing 7 is that whenever you finish doing materia, immediately save your game. Because after that, oh my god, you have no idea. I could not imagine the game shutting off or something. You know, you quit and you forget that you just spent like 5 minutes shuffling people's materia. Oh, hell no. Ooh. I'm getting scared just thinking about it. Anything over here? Nope. They've all long since left me.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes. His odor still lingers.
Okay. This is cool. We got like what is it, like another 4 party members that we're missing, but we got most of the crew here, right? We're missing Sid, Yuffie, Vincent, and Kate Sith? I think there's one more, right?
What happened here?
I think.
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
No, there's 8 party members in Final Fantasy VII. My bad. Well, there's 9, but it goes down to 8.
Now what do we do?
One thing we can.
Yeah, I don't know what. Blast it? Oh no. Someone's playing Hunter from Left 4 Dead. It's another failed soldier.
Someone's picking a fight.
So go give him one already.
Way ahead of you.
I haven't really seen what else I can give her. As long as she has cure, I mean, like, obviously Aerith is supposed to be, like, kind of a healer a little bit.
Deal with that.
Let me hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's turn it up. There.
Okay, I saw the Thundaga coming. I didn't want to touch him anymore. Again, same thing.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it! Ah! He's gonna die, so I might as well just use dive kick. Yeah, the haste is really good. Haste helps so much.
Nice job. what?
I would have opposable thumbs.
Shit! What the hell, Red?
We're totally not escaping by the air.
Right.
You think they would pass up the opportunity to have the motorcycle chase? A single black feather. The motorcycle chase is like iconic. But you know what? This game oozes that nice 90s feel, so I gotta like it for that.
Hojo's treasure. Shinra's dark secret.
What I wouldn't give to burn it all down. But we need to get to the roof.
Yeah, here we go. I think we're gonna actually see it and in all its glory. Oh. Now this is like some Evangelion shit. Genova.
What is that?
Genova.
Mother. Together, we will reclaim our world.
When you really think about it, everything really is just fucking Hojo's fault in that regard.
All of this. Cloud?
Oh, he's actually there. I'm not just a hallucination.
Tell me, is it really you?
Yeah, we're gonna do this every time, aren't we? Here, walk on my sword.
Embrace me.
Hey, this was in every trailer, holy shit.
A touching reunion.
Alright, bye. This dude. This fucking guy, man.
Very, very good. And thus is the hypothesis proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I had some nice metal to cushion my fall. I mean, how many floors down did we even fall? Yeah, well, you're doing this. The others are up there with Sephiroth. They'll never survive. To be fair, I always felt like Cloud probably couldn't really beat Sephiroth. I don't know. I just felt like Sephiroth is just too strong. Like, at least playing this game, it always felt weird that, like, Cloud is supposed to defeat Sephiroth, but, like, you know, he just has all these powers. It never sat right with me. I don't know. What? Oh shit.
Concentrate.
Dude, we're still fighting mono drives. These guys are like super easy. I guess because you're by yourself, they don't want you to like get stuck here with enemies you can't beat. Well, it's like then they threw harder bosses at you. I don't know. It's kind of weird because there's no like actual RPG scaling or anything. It's kind of weird in my opinion. Like, what the hell? Some segments are literal button mashers. Others are like damn near like StarCraft, like micromanagement. Hello? Thank you. Poison. Wow, I guess that's super late in the game. We can finally use poison. What is it? Poison and then bio, maybe? Oh, no. Please tell me they're easy.
Need a hand?
Thanks.
Yes. Red has joined your party as a guest member. He will fight alongside you in battle, but he's not a controllable character. He will not appear in the main menu as his equipment and other things cannot be changed. Yeah, a lot of people were upset that Red basically got demoted in this game. He's just an automatic character who fights alongside you. He doesn't actually do anything. Or you can't control him, rather. Whereas in the actual game, he is a full-fledged party member that joins you. Ow. Again, that's part of them making this 1/3 of the game, basically. Like, unapologetically. Certain things had to get cut, and I mean, since this ends in, like, I guess, what, another hour or so? Like, there's not really much they could do, right?
You okay?
Blame them for milking it.
Yeah. Where are the others?
Nowhere close.
Let's go.
This is a containment breach of the highest priority, by the way. What if Genova got loose? I mean, in a way, she kind of does, doesn't she? Okay.
What is it?
Switches over there. A red icon indicates areas that Red 13 can traverse by leaping. If you're unable to reach a pod control panel, try using triangle to ask him for help. Okay.
If we flip that switch, we can get to the other side.
I may be able to do that.
Alright, there it is.
You sure?
Yes.
Makes me wonder how they're going to handle Yuffie and Vincent. That's what I mean, like, this might be cool, but that's because, like, the opening portion of this game can be linearized and is really only, like, 4 characters for the most part. Like, once the game opens up, like, I really don't know. Like, they have to kind of make it an open world, like, more traditional game. So this whole segment of this game just feels completely off compared to the rest of it. Whereas the original 7 just gradually transitioned, I mean, maybe a little suddenly, but it transitioned from that linearness into an open-endedness because it already had the infrastructure and everything, you know, you just didn't have all the party members or whatever. Like, this is a completely different style of game. So it makes me wonder, is the whole game just going to be linear, and to replay earlier areas you have to redo chapters or something? I mean, maybe. That's kind of what it's shaping up to be, at least. Like, it's going to be the most casualized, watered-down possible game. Because there was a lot of confusing stuff in 7. I mean, like in any game, really. Almost any Final Fantasy game, like, who the fuck even knew how to beat Ruby Weapon? You bring 3 people into the fight, you die. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. I will agree, the fact that you do that, like, on your first playthrough, unless you, I mean, let's be fair, everyone looks it up now, but it was kind of like, why the fuck would you do that? What the hell? Oh, we should probably scan this. I was like, dude, that is the worst thing I think I've seen in a game in a long time. Ruby Weapon immediately insta-kills the 2 party members flanking the center party member. Like, why? You can't even use your party to fight it. I mean, to be fair, even in other games, there's like weird super bosses or whatever. I can't get up. Do I even have arrow? Is Barrett?
Keep it together.
All right, watch and learn.
Yes. Okay, this is good. Oops.
Want some more? Ooh, gotta love it. Want some more?
All right, same thing. Yeah, that's why they changed arrow, because it's basically like a stagger move. Very nice. And that's why I like Barret. Oh shit! Never mind. Hold on. We're not done yet. We don't have haste because we don't have Tifa.
I'm waiting.
Do we even know it's? Yeah, we never scanned these. I mentioned which scan was like instant, more or less, right? All right, they're weak to Blizzard. They were human ones with cellular transplants designed to enhance their strength to turn them into monsters. Yeah, they've been they have Genova cells in them, right? So if that's the case, then don't they also have to fulfill reunion theory? I mean, maybe we kill them and that prevents it, right?
Feeling a bit chilly?
Oh wow, that was easy. The moth unit.
Steady.
You walk right into the blades. I mean, what can you do, right? And Barret shoots the camera. Electricity and wind. I wonder if wind is just better to use in general. Technically, it's cheaper, right? In fact, it's the only. Okay. Once it charges up enough electricity, unleashes a highly potent special attack. So you have to wait for after the special attack to try to fill the stagger gauge. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, we might as well just try to shoot it to death.
Feel that breeze.
There you go. Try to kill it with like raw force, basically. Maybe a heal. Hopefully there's a bench coming up. We're already using a ton of MP. Got it. Yeah, I don't know what the big electric attack is. Is it shock? Oh, no, ultra high voltage, definitely. Absolutely. Okay. I mean, but he's dead now. Whatever. It's not even pressured long enough for you to stagger it. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine.
If you say so.
There's something really wrong with you, Cloud.
What's the plan?
First, we find Tifa and Aerith. Then we head for the roof. Should be an elevator somewhere. Didn't expect any of this, but we just gotta roll with it. Come on, let's go.
All right. Sephiroth just chilling, flying around with his one wing. You know how it is.
The door seems to have locked. No going back.
Twin Stinger. Brace for attacks or retaliate with a powerful slash. Unleash a counter attack. I mean, this just has way more damage. Let's see if we could increase it. Oops, I didn't mean to use Barret. Because if it has good materia slots, obviously I'll use it. All right, elementals, max MP, new materia slot. It doesn't really, it's not really that great. Like, we're taking an attack power loss no matter what here. I mean, fuck it, might as well, right? Additional. Max MP plus 10. Max MP plus 10. Another, yeah, basically now all the final weapons give tons of materia slots. Alright, I don't really want to connect them. That's kind of a waste. I'd rather get more max power and more max MP. Yeah, I don't want to collect. I want to connect them. I mean, it's still, what, 89 versus 58? It's not great, but I mean, we get to put on... I mean, like, is it worth it then? Because I don't even have enough materia to fill in everything. So, like, maybe it isn't even worth it. Maybe I should just keep the extra damage. What about these old weapons? Trade-off? Recover MP when taking significant damage. I mean, sure, fuck it. Oh my god, never mind. Look at all this shit. Connected. Okay, they're both connected. Never mind. Dude, they're all connected. It's 3 connecteds. What? Maybe... I don't know. What the hell? Okay, I'm not using this weapon anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So what's the point? The Buster Sword is kind of shitty. I mean, Angel kind of got what he wanted. There's no reason to use it. It's bad. It doesn't have enough slots. It's not even his best weapon by the end of the game, so... There you go. Another one. Max MP. Oh shit, I don't even have enough. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's just another connected. So it's just... Forget it. We're dealing with weapons that have like 4 slots. This one is 6, right? And it's better than the other 2. So, I mean, I have the hard edge. Like, I don't really have room for anything else. So, I don't know. It's not really worth it in my opinion. Ah, I see. Look at that. Nice juicy materia along the way. There you
go. All right. Now you're starting to impress me.
Oh, shit. Wow, okay. Anyway.
We got him.
Yeah, keep it up, y'all.
Don't move an inch. We'll head down too. Be right there.
We're moving.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I think there's something over there.
Yeah, like right in here. Look, they try to pan the camera away. There we go. So now maybe I could buy like a good materia or something later. 3,000 gil is actually a lot in this game, so. Oh, PHS, yeah, the what is it, the personal, the phone home system, that's what it is, phone home. Yeah. I think it's a thing in Japan, it's not a thing in America. It was a thing in Japan, who knows if it still is.
I don't see any way out of this room. Can you all hear me?
Hojo.
So, tell me, how are you finding the drum? You know it's filled with the most advanced technology in Midgard, if not the entire world. You should feel honored to see it firsthand. You'll also have the opportunity to take part in a rather ambitious experiment of mine.
What?
When all the pieces are in place, I will open the door to the 3rd ward. Perhaps you can help me with the necessary preparations. Given that you're already in the perfect position to do so, I look forward to data both invaluable and instrumental.
Necessary preparations? What the hell is this asshole talking about?
Oh, the usual. Crazy scientist.
I'm afraid not. If I know Hojo, he won't let us out until we indulge his request for data.
You said something about a ward, right? I'm pretty sure I saw a door to one upstairs somewhere. So, you want to check it out?
Sure. All right, so they're kind of referencing how you used to swap party members. You used to use this.
Be careful.
Thanks. We will.
You can only do it at save points, though, or on the world map. It was kind of weird. It's like your whole party doesn't travel with you.
Roger that.
Again, the whole 3-man party system with 5 other people standing around doing nothing, just, I don't know, I hated that, man.
He's been acting really weird lately. More than usual.
True. But it's Cloud. I'm sure he'll be fine. But what about you, Tifa? How are you holding up?
Huh? Oh, I'm fine.
I like the amount of friendship that they have in this one. I was gonna say bromance. What's the female version of that?
This has to
Cismance?
be the third ward, right?
Think so. But it looks like the door's locked.
There has to be something we can do. Let's look around.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we can call via this, I guess, as well.
Cloud, can you hear me? We found the door to that ward he was talking about, but it's locked and we can't get it open.
Alright.
Alright, whatever.
About those preparations Hojo mentioned before. I think we're supposed to do something with that.
The central terminal. Interesting.
Let's not. I want to look around first. Okay, rest stop. Any items? See, because we just got some good things, right? I think. Yeah, Aerith and Barrett. Don't really need that. This would be better for what? Aerith, I guess? She's already at 259, though. So it's like, what would be the point? She'll get a minor boost, and that's it. I feel like I should buy Materia more than anything, right? So we could get Poisonous, Suna, and Resist. We already have healing. Poison, yeah, Biora, and Bioga. Barrier Materia. Yeah, we need to get another spread. That's probably one of the rare ones, is getting a spread Materia. Let's get another revival. I don't know. Do we need another one? Okay, let's hold off. We'll wait. We might find one. That could be one down there, actually. Okay, so we could pull this. What is she doing? All right, Aerith having a very good time.
Look! Now they can get across too.
We should let Cloud know.
If they don't see it, they're blind. All right, but the reason why is because we can't continue any further on this path. Now they can continue. It's actually kind of like an old school puzzle where they used to have to split your party into 2 teams. I think in 6 it was 3 teams for the most part.
Alright. We'll make our way to the central terminal. Sit tight until you hear from us.
Dude, that was the codex sound. What?
The hell kind of research is this?
The cataclysm that came from the stars, Genova. Hojo has devoted half of his life to her study.
I don't give a shit about any of that.
The experiments in this facility involve the enhancement of life forms and machines through the application of Genova biological data. Hojo's plan is to pit his subjects against us.
Yeah,
thereby
for data and just for experience.
So this asshole thinks he can treat us like his experiments.
I know what fate awaits these creations. Let us put them out of their misery.
All right. At least the flame on his tail doesn't look so weird. Oh no! Okay, this this the thing that's causing it to be repel us? I guess that's what it was doing before. Was that as long as that thing's tethered to it, you can't really hit it normally. Wow, that hurt a lot. Oh, we didn't get our MP. I should have rested. Damn, that was a mistake. I didn't realize. I thought we got everything back. Whoops.
Buzz off.
Buzz off. Sounds like you're mildly annoyed at someone on the fucking playground. By the way, you're also like 6.
Won't last long.
I'll use a mega potion. I don't have any MP anyway. Oh no, Barrett doesn't have any MP. I have the MP, Barrett does not. I have the MP, Barrett has the ATB. That's how this is working so far. I use the word working very liberally.
Let's try that again.
No, I guess it just repulses you naturally. Okay, whatever.
Calling lightning.
Like, there's nothing I can really do about it, so.
Take him down.
You just have to block it. Yeah, you cannot, if you get hit, you just get juggled so hard, you can't actually stand up and guard. I'm definitely blocking this. Wait, can you block this? No. Yeah, that's the railgun. Okay. Well, it seems like if we're lucky and Red 13's being nice, he'll heal us for free, so that could also be something that I do. I just wait for him, but I'll just heal myself. Okay. Has to be Cloud. Wow, that did 0. Like, actually 0. So I guess Barrett's abilities just use up 100% of his ATB. Like, that's just the special thing about them. Okay, focused. Cloud can, Infinity's End if it even hits. It probably won't. No, for whatever reason, you cannot use that on Cloud. Like, he just gets pushed out. Thank you. I have no idea what you do for this, honestly. It hits you regardless as if you're not guarding, so you might as well just take the hit and just keep hitting it. Very nice.
Was never in doubt.
Oh, okay, very nice. Yes. Well, hopefully this is a revival materia.
Right by the door to the 3rd ward.
There are 4 switches. One
Time.
for
Oh,
each ward.
haste. Okay. Yeah, so we have to flip a bunch of different ones. Gotcha. So they said the 3rd ward.
What the?
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
All right, now we go back.
Warn the others. Tell them to be careful. Very careful.
All right. Tell you there's no bench right here. That would be even better.
Tifa, you there? We accessed the central terminal. The door should be unlocked now.
All right, switch. So it's gonna be a little bit of leapfrogging. We'll probably have to do all 4 wards in like a mini dungeon, basically.
We will. See you in a bit.
Yeah, I think that's the Peace Walker one, right? I'm sure it's like a public library of sound effects, obviously, right? Like I'm not suggesting they stole it. It's just funny to hear the same sound effect in like 2 vastly different franchises. It's a weird like hit of nostalgia. Oh,
always
fuck.
run away, right?
No, running away isn't an option.
Nothing to worry about.
Okay. Like a boost. They're weak to what? She doesn't have Blizzard. Aerith has Blizzard, but she doesn't have ATV.
I'll be fine.
I mean, we're gonna be fine. Yeah, like I'm not worried about that. It's just like, all right, well, I guess we just button mash for the most part, and also they flash the fucking screen.
Not throwing in the towel.
Don't catch a cold.
Okay. I missed.
There. The limit and beyond.
It's not that bad. I guess we could give Aerith some time magic, but I don't know. Who else would really be good with it? Oh. What do I even put on her? I don't even remember. Magic up. Item master? Yeah, let's put on the time magic for her, since we only need 1 person with it, and I doubt we'll keep her in my party. Let's give her time magic. All we really care about is haste anyway. We don't really care about slow and stop. Probably every boss that matters is immune to it anyway. Okay. Mega potion. Alright, let me save. I mean, like I said, there's not really a ton to save anyway, because like this game is so linear. Like, what can you really do, right? The fuck is it? Just a bunch of dogs. Okay. Just mega Resident Evil 2 vibes at this point. You know we're gonna have to fight him probably in here. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna open. Obviously. Bloodhounds. I guess they all grow tentacles when they're exposed to Genova cells. Is that like a thing, maybe? Oh my god. Am I gonna die? I'm not gonna get to cure, am I?
This fight's not
Wow,
over
okay,
yet.
never mind. Dude, I'm getting eaten alive here.
Still in.
I don't know if I want to be stuck in the cage. That could be bad. Okay.
We can do better.
Oh no, that's a grapple. 100%.
I've got you covered. Okay.
Yeah, well, we never gave Aerith anything really good, so we just have to kind of, you know, just exist with it. Let's do True Strike. So right next to it. There you go. Done. That's basically an execute move on normal enemies. If you could get them staggered, they're basically dead when that hits. Yep. I want to get that proficiency bonus so I could use this whenever. Like, I would try to get it more. Like, you know, it's just one of those things. Like, if it was an open world game, maybe it would be easier to get. You have more opportunities. There, you already got it. I used it, what, 4 times? Easy.
I'm not going out like this.
You're not going out anywhere. You're fine.
I won't. Nothing to worry about.
I wonder how many of them are actually going to show up. We're going to work our way down 26 different dogs. I mean, fuck it, at this speed, we might as well just do this. Dude, could it just go all the way to the target?
Give him your all.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, True Strike might be good, like, at the very end, like, if the boss, like, completely drops on one knee. Because I think you fight your first iteration of Genova on the way out.
Not throwing in the towel.
Oh, shit, I thought we were done. Yeah, I don't use Rise and Fall because if you use it, you lose 1 level of thing. I mean, I guess you could use it. I just don't. You don't really need it. We haven't been pushed that hard yet. All right, makeshift clinic. $5,000 gil. Oh, here we go. Now, here comes all the money, basically. Oh, nice. It's eating them.
Why can't you put a bowl of bread?
Zanini. We're gonna watch him whip, and then we're gonna watch him zanene. Yes, that was the worst thing I think I've said all day. We're pushing him through a door. All right, I'm liking this fight. So, oh, never mind. Am I on level 1? No. Okay.
We can do better.
Aerith. Thank you. Mephitic shower.
You ready?
Just poison. There was some game where having haste on you with poison makes it tick faster. I don't remember what game it was. I thought that was kind of interesting. I just didn't really like it. There you go. Pressure the shit out of him. Mash, mash, mash. Okay, and he's dead.
One more shot.
Wasn't even close to being a super boss. Or I should say a sub boss, not a super boss. Okay, anything over here? Nope. Oh, yep. So when we open this door, there's going to be a treasure chest in there. Okay. Yeah, we have to come back later and we'll get it.
Look. Let's get across with those.
What, the pipes? Oh yeah, this isn't gonna break and lead to a fight. Are you kidding me? Yeah, uh-huh. Nobody saw this coming.
come up?
Yeah, looks like it.
Well, it's 2s and 8As now. All right, I think the most important thing to do probably would be haste, because it feeds into everything else I'm going to try to do. Come on, I was kicking him in the face. He lands on me first. Okay. Does she have poison? She probably doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't really have a ton of spells, honestly. Focused. Unless it gets knocked like super far away from me. Okay, well we hit one of them. That's really all that matters.
Bring it.
I think overpower is better. Yeah, because if you follow that up immediately thereafter, they're automatically pressured. And now we can use True Strike to finish him. More or less. See how that just works out way better? Oh, I'm getting fucked up. Okay. Overpower. Yeah, I think if you follow up immediately after, like, the description is correct. If you use it in the middle of a combo, basically, it's an amazing finisher. There you go. Easy. Here you go. See, this is a little hidden. There's no pop-up for it. A force bracelet. Let's see. It has 4, and pretty much everything that has 4 has terrible stats as well. So I mean, like, you could use it. Enhances material resonance. Yeah, because it has 2 linked slots. So if you get like linked materia, you could put them together like that. I mean, technically it is a boon because it would give us both 1 extra. But like, I don't think I have enough to really do that, so I don't really want to. I just don't think I have enough materia. Like, you know, there's like a good set of materia. You want all 4 of the elements. I guess arrow's a little harder to get, so you want all 3 of the elements. You want magnify, which is probably also hard to get, and you also want to be able to get like cure, barrier. You don't need more than 3, right? So it's like cura, or maybe even curaga plus barrier, and haste. Those are probably like the 3 that you want to spread among your active party. And then I don't know who's like the worst 4th person in the game that you would just not take anywhere, but yeah, you just pretty much ignore them. Just forget they exist.
Is this really
Walked 1,000 and 5,000 steps. It's a little bit late in the game to try to pull this one off.
I hate that man, I really do.
Alright.
You don't want to make me
What?
mad.
Oh, it's turrets. Excellent.
Got a sting. There.
Okay, haste. Oh, okay, good thing I didn't take it from there.
We can do better.
Yeah, give it to me. She's not even close, so that's fine by me. It interrupted and took my ATB. Nice. I know, I'm kind of tanking it a bit. Fine by me. I guess you really just cast Thunder on it. Beating it up doesn't do anything. Fuck it, fine. Fine if I survive.
Nothing to worry about.
She's all the way back there. That's nice. Yeah, for 9 MP, you get a full heal, basically.
To the limit and beyond.
Okay. I don't have any more. Oh, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna have to use ethers. Probably that's what I'm gonna spend what little money I have left on is ethers at this point. Actually, this is perfect. It can't even move. Done. Yeah, so you just use Thundara, it's automatically staggered, basically. Okay. And I mean, we could do it again. Doesn't matter. Dive kick, I guess. Variety doesn't mean anything in this game, so whatever's a KO is a KO. Yeah, Tifa has the best gameplay, I feel. There's a good gameplay. Oh fuck, there's gonna be 6 of them, isn't there? I guess not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is probably where their segment ends. Then we go back.
You think now the others can get across too?
Yep. Oh, be careful, guys. Here's all the things I've done. Save the game.
Hey, Cloud?
Dude, phone booths are such a thing of the
We used
past.
the control panel here a little while ago, so you should be able to get to the other side. Can you check?
Roger that. I'm getting pretty bored anyway.
Alright, switch.
You two stay there. We'll call if anything comes up.
Okay. Be careful.
Yeah, is there a bench somewhere? I think we have to go back. Because I definitely need the healing. I don't want to waste any items. Might as well just heal for free. Wait, what the fuck? Where was it again? There was a bench in this segment somewhere. Maybe there wasn't. Yeah. It's way back on level 2. Oh, fuck. I'm not going all the way back. Whatever.
We need to open the door first.
Oh, fuck. Whoops. There you go. I mean, shouldn't we just open all? Okay, you can only open one door at a time. That's why. So we'll do door 2.
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
Okay. Wait a minute. I saw it. The corner of my eye as soon as it disappeared on the minimap. Okay, this is good. We could save here. I mean, I still got time. This has been like a 5.5 hour session. I still have time to fucking play more. Like, I don't have to stop now. My only question is, like, I wonder if I could beat it in whatever time I have left. Who knows? I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Let's see. Deliverance from Chaos. Yeah, I can't imagine it goes beyond chapter 18 or 19. I mean, this might be a very, very, very extended escape sequence. But, like, I can't imagine it goes for much further than this, right? This is probably, like, the last dungeon. It's the most in-depth, that's for sure.
It stinks. More of Hojo's experiments.
Yeah. decaying corpses because he just doesn't care. Like, yes, he is a stereotypical mad scientist, but like that was the whole. Oh shit! It's alternate reds. Yo, look at him. Oh no, that's what the Zenenes are. Oh, that's kind of fucked. Okay, well, we don't have anything really. Oh yeah, we couldn't scan it before. Let's scan it now.
Best do it right.
Well, it doesn't have any weaknesses. Just cast poison and it's resistant to fire. Excellent. Focused. Yeah, focus is just a good ability. You don't have to wait for anyone to be pressured. You can just do it like this. It's obviously more effective when they're pressured, but it's just good enough as is. Again. Yeah, they gain poison abilities. It's kind of weird because red doesn't have that. Oh shit, I forgot I have to heal. Would you believe me if I'm so used to being auto-healed by my party members that I don't really think to heal sometimes? That's like Final Fantasy 12 coming out a little bit. It's like, oh, this is like Final Fantasy 12, right? I'll just get healed by somebody. Yeah, no, I have to do it all myself. I have to be a big boy. Look at this, dude. Can you not? Dude, I still can't get up. I still can't get up. It canceled my move.
Gotta be careful.
Okay, let's have Barrett heal himself. What? Oh, you might kill me. Wow. All right, anyway. I keep thinking it's gonna target me first with raise. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. We should almost just go back and sit down again. Probably locks. Yeah. Okay, we're stuck.
I hope you're enjoying your experience.
Why don't you come down here and ask me?
Before you get any ideas, you should know this glass is bulletproof. No discernible changes after contact. Most fascinating.
Hey, we ain't done yet.
It seems we have no choice.
Fucking random text. What the hell? All right, obviously a treasure chest. An astral cuff. Prioritizes magic. It doesn't give anything. It just gives you straight magical defense. Yeah, 0. It's so good if you don't want to get hit by magic at all. But I need my materia, so maybe if you have like 6 materia on your weapon, you could get away with it. But you definitely need to have some amount of materia, right? Like you can't just play this game with no materia being used at all. Probably need to use another one for him. Okay. Hey, I wonder if this thing's coming alive.
Commencing test.
You're going down one way or another.
Oh shit, there's shock rays as well. Let me just cast thunder. Never mind. Never mind. And that's the bullshit part. They take your ATB and then they don't let you act.
Feeling good.
Bring it on.
finish it. Nice. It's a little bit of a gruesome thought, honestly. Wow, I survived. At least Red helps out. Like, he's pretty useful. So I don't really have too much of a complaint with him. He's also not subject to damage, so he can just cast Cure whenever he wants. It's not like super reliable, but it happens often enough. I feel comfortable like being at low health a little bit. Okay, I survived.
I won't give up.
Still don't have enough? Well, it's dead anyway. Yeah, easy. I survived with 15 health.
How'd you like watching your precious toys get torn to shreds?
I never grow tired of watching my toys be broken, no matter how many times I've seen it happen. Such is the case when you truly enjoy your work. Now, for the next
Also, when you don't have to pay for them and they're just provided to you, then sure. $350 does nothing now.
Now's our chance to kill the bastard. Time for you to pay the piper.
Obviously bulletproof glass. What a shocker.
They never learn.
Hey, don't lump me in with Barrett, okay?
Commencing test. All personnel must evacuate area. Commencing test.
Nice. You're mine, motherfucker. What?
Be a good boy and keep the other cats company.
So he gets abducted. Wow. All right, well, that was quick.
Shit, looks like Red might need our help up there.
Oh no, it's Whack-A-Mole. The sledge worm. Nice, thank you.
Allow me.
Thunder. I mean, you could always just assume every machine in this game is weak to thunder. It's not even like a surprise or anything. Did he get stopped? I don't have an Infinity's End. I'll just use Braver.
Let's do this.
There you go. Right, at least you don't get stopped for too long, because that could be kind of like crippling, honestly. Dude, the dodge is so fucking useless in this game. I don't even know why they gave you a dodge. Like, you do your 3-hit combo, you try to roll away, the roll has no iframes, and you get no real distance. Okay. Thank you. Don't die, please. No, where's the other one? The other one's the one we're staggering. Rock hard! Yo, I didn't think that move existed outside of 14. What the fuck? Oh, great. They're playing Whack-A-Mole with us. Rock hard! Should I just limit it? Yeah, let's just ensure that it dies right now. Done. Who has the N14? I can't. It's some tank buster somewhere. I remember laughing my ass off because it's a dirty joke. It's great.
Gotta be careful.
Rock hard. It must be in some dungeon somewhere, because I don't really remember it too much. Okay, Barrett, please heal me again. Ow. By the time I get over there, he goes down again. Thank you. All right. Goodbye. It's a cool move, but it has way too long of a warm-up period.
Get out of here! What was that thing?
Where's Hojo?
Sorry, he got away.
Forget about him for now.
Yeah, we'll deal with him in Reunion. It's totally going to be called Reunion. I mean, if you know the plot of 7, that's such like it's such a like a layup. There's no way. And then like 5 years from now when they announce it or whatever, I'm going to sound like an idiot. It's going to be something else. Because if we're using a cryptic name like Rebirth already for number 2, I mean, number 3 has to be something like, you know, more meaningful than Rebirth, you know?
This ain't a hospital, is it?
Test subjects will receive treatment.
They're enhanced. Or dissected.
Yep.
This guy's a real piece of work.
It's a sick fuck. But a great character because he's sick.
Now what? Hey! Let us out!
I guess that won't be happening. You can do this?
I remember you.
He remembers us, I think.
What is that, Tonberry in a jar? The brain pod. Oh, great.
Let's switch it up.
Probably should focus on healing first. Let's make sure we top ourselves off. Yeah, I would give Barrett the barrier for sure.
Ready to go. Gotta love it. Fuck on this.
Okay. Assess it. Species created by Shimmer's R&D division by installing a copy of a human brain into a tank. Its primary method of attack is to expel the waste matter that builds up in that tank. It's weak to electricity, as always. Oh, nice. Oh no, that's horrifying. Keep that shit in. That's a lot of clones. Noxious whirl. Was it this one? Yeah. Let's try Thundara if we can even get away with it. There we go. Oh my god. Come on, just shoot him. He's dead. Oh, I guess they're all real. What? Oh shit. Cloud, please help. I mean, at least they don't have any HP, basically, so we can just shoot our way out. I don't even know what's happening. There we go. I'll do the same for Cloud in a second. undead. Okay, we just fire this. Alright, that was a pretty easy mini boss.
Nothing to it.
I don't know, maybe we just have good strategies and like decent levels now. It could be. At least you don't have to do any of the side quests to be like reasonably leveled for this. It's also possible the game just matches your level.
Fine. One step at a time it is.
A Moogle medal.
I'll let Tifa and Aerith know.
I mean, they try to do the whole thing that Final Fantasy 13 did, basically.
If we want to get in, we'll need to go all the way back to the central terminal.
But the door we used to get here is shut. So what now?
They do it.
The passages have to be connected somehow.
All right, just take a break. Yeah, they're gonna have to do it. They're gonna have to go back and probably get to the center. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I mean, we have a good amount of stuff. I mean, I could just buy a bunch of Phoenix Downs, I guess. Just so that way we stay topped off. And I could buy maybe like a couple Mega Potions. Mega Potions are more expensive than Phoenix Downs, though, so maybe not. Alright, we have some remedies. Like, I think we've got everything we need. Like, I mean, I guess we could buy more materia, right? Like, for, Aerith. But I don't really see what's the point. Just hold off. There's no reason to. No reason to go too far ahead. And yeah, I like to save in front of these benches just in case, you know, I need to retry something. I don't know how the game overing works, so. As I mean, like, as much, it's more annoyance. It's not like anything really whatever. It's just being chained. Being CC'd just does not sit well with me. I hate that. And like every game it's in, I do not find it fun to be CC'd and unable to move and do anything. Right? Like, I just don't enjoy that. It's never been a fun part of video games for me. Please. So having enemies just pinball you back and forth until you die, like, is one of the... that's one of the things that just annoys me, like, inherently. It pisses me the fuck off, man.
See if they can get to the central terminal.
Shit is beyond annoying, beyond frustrating. Alright, let's get over and help them.
Okay down there?
Or maybe not. Well, we know they're weak to Blizzard. Ow. I like how it's like a bomb. Alright, let's go help him.
Damn it! Red! Shit! He can't hold them off forever.
Alright, we probably have them help him. You can see Red 13's HP gauge on the screen. Defeat nearby enemies and save him before he is overcome. Okay, let's go. We're stuck, so it has to be them, right. Yeah.
On it.
I don't know why they can't look around and see this happening.
Tifa, you there?
Is something wrong?
Red fell to your level. Can you try to get to him?
Oh no!
Oh. Right. I knew it. The sledge worm.
Let's turn it up. Here he comes!
Damn, they're doing a lot of damage to him. Well, I guess we have plenty of time, right? As long as we don't waste too much.
Don't think you'll walk away from this. Get him!
There you go. We staggered him. He stopped me. Okay, here we go. Let's try Aerith if she can haste me out of this. Nope, no effect. So there's no way to stop, which is a very weird sentence to say. Someone decides to use stop on you, you're fucked. And it removes your haste, too. one was it? She went back to the same one. Alright. True strike. True strike. Got him. Okay, one more. I have to put haste back up because he stopped both of us. Usually the way to get out of stop is by casting haste. I don't think you could dispel it. I don't think you can Asuna it either. Oh my god. So there's no way to free yourself from it, basically.
Here goes.
See if I can heal her.
Sorry, but I gotta.
Soul Drain. Let's do this. Hey, and with Tifa, I think she's still on level 2. Yeah.
Hey, you
done.
Moving on then.
The stagger effect. Well, we did that. Oh no, it's these fuckers, dude. Oh my god, they threw every annoying enemy into this. It's the lightsaber dudes once they're in their second form. Don't even know what they're weak to, so fuck it. I wasn't smart enough to analyze them before, so now I have to do guesswork. Okay, I had to dodge that. Oh no, this is bad.
Give me your best shot.
Oh, okay. Didn't really do anything.
Nothing to worry about. Come on.
Yeah, Red's fucked. I have no clue how to stop these guys. Maybe it's fire? Well, we don't have fire on her. Let's try thunder. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure because they're technically humans. Well, I wouldn't even say technically. They're humans in there. It's just they're also weak to electricity. We killed both of them with one strike. All right, easy. Never mind. All right, he's fine.
Sorry for the wait. Now, let's get this over with.
Okay, let me get my haste. This is one of the better strategies I think I've seen in a game. You get spread haste up, the whole game is your oyster, basically. Okay, that wasn't great.
This fight's not over yet.
Okay, he's dead. Combo.
I'm not going out.
We just snaps neck from behind. Easy. We threw him off. We literally threw him off the platform. This game is funny sometimes. Like, sometimes funny shit happens, and I like that in this game. All right, heal yourself. All right, I'll recast haste. And I'll also cast Blizzard. She doesn't. Oh, good lord. She doesn't have Blizzard. I think Aerith doesn't have fire. Just a mess all over the place. There you go. Done.
Let's finish this. You okay?
I am now.
Nice one.
Have Cloud and Barrett found anything?
Actually, they just found the entrance to the 4th ward. But to unlock it, they have to access the central terminal, which they cannot do from their position.
Maybe we can get to it instead.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, what the fuck, dude? I just got a text from someone calling me Helen. What? I'm not responding after that. You got the wrong number. Bottle of ether. Alright, so now Red will work with them instead. There you go.
Off I go.
I think we have to open door 4. That's basically what we're going to try to do, is we're going to try to open the door to Ward 4, effectively. I'm not even kidding. This has been like a 2-hour dungeon, almost. Yeah, here we go. What?
And it's not moving.
The professor still has plans for us, I presume.
For the record, I don't like this one bit.
All that remains is the 4th ward. We must trust
Wait, we've
Cloud
done the
to
first
see
ward?
it through.
What? Oh, okay. It's just shock rays. These guys are easy. He's already pressured.
Get him! Nothing to worry about.
Oh, this is bad because none of them are range. Oh no, Aerith is a ranged character. I take that back. Dude, the amount of CC in this fucking game is beyond obnoxious. You know what game really had you jump up like this? Fucking 13 and 13-2. Like if you attack and something's high up, you automatically try to jump to hit it like this. That was automatic in that game.
One more shot! I'll show you what I can do.
Oh shit.
Go on!
Okay.
Would kill for a shower.
Alright, we need Ward, what was it, Ward 4?
Transfusion procedure complete. Commencing test of augmented research specimen.
This was a good idea, right?
Yep. Let's go give the others the news.
You already know it. I think you press select to switch between parties before.
We found an elevator on our side.
It's like you would have someone stand on a switch. I did a playthrough like half of Final Fantasy VI, basically.
Something, I know it.
I think I did a couple of the things. I think the one thing I didn't do was Locke's quest.
We unlocked it on our side.
Because you have to recruit enough people to be able to do the dungeon, the mini games and stuff. Alright, here we go.
Right. Now we head back to that door.
It's just the two of them. What if we just run?
And then some.
What are they gonna do? Nothing. Bye.
Made Wedge wait a while to be rescued.
Guess so.
You know, he really likes you.
Maybe.
Friendly guy, but he has a hard time opening up to you.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
He's got your back, though. That makes 2 of us.
I'm guessing this is the right way to go. Yeah, I mean, at least this is nice. Barrett warms up to Cloud way faster. So I can respect that. That's a cool change. I don't feel like Barrett's just this weird stranger who hates him the whole time or just doesn't like him. I mean, this is okay, right? It's about as much as we're going to get from Barrett, of all things. So, alright. I could live with that knowledge. Okay. No fight? Something's gonna push me out. Come on. Yep.
You hear that?
Oh, wow. I wonder what it could be. Ooh. What is it? It's like a spine fish or something. It's a little horrifying. Yeah, I like how Shinra's working for the benefit of all, and they just have a division where they just make monsters.
It's on you.
Swordipede. Literally just the front of him hurts. Cloud doesn't have a fucking team. Ow. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Best do it right.
No weaknesses, just immune to stop. A bionic species created by Shinra's R&D division. They circle the sky searching for quarry, then swoop down to attack. It drops a force bracelet. Ow. Okay, that was him.
Bring it.
So what, we just shoot the shit out of it for the next 5 minutes, I guess, right? If no magic works on it, then what else is there really to use? I'll just use focus shot. Just wait to break him. It's not gonna work. It's gonna miss. It hit. Never mind, I was wrong. It worked perfectly. Oh no, not focus thrust. I mean, we might as well just have him use Braver. All right, here we go. It's gonna split in half. Oh, fuck me. Is it?
Damn it.
I thought it was gonna like split into two, you know what I mean? This is kind of dumb on Hojo's part, because what if it lets Genova escape? Your research is gonna be ruined. Oh my god, I'm gonna play as Aerith. Fuck this.
I'm coming. This one's for you.
How does this even work? I haven't used her in so long, I don't even remember how this works. I'm dying.
Back to good now. I won't. Stay back. Get him.
Oh, this is even worse than the other one.
What the?
Huh? What the? Froggy?
Get him. One more shot.
Pray. Plus 2 ATB, Sorcerer's Storm. Attack spells within it will. Okay, yeah, let's put this down. And we can wait for it to come back around. And we might as well use some amount of magic on it. I mean, might as well, right? There you go.
How shocking. Get him. Get him.
That's the thing I really like about this, is it reminds me of playing fucking Lightning Returns so much. Yeah, I see. Out. Okay, very good, Tifa. Thank you. Leaving me zero wiggle room to mess up here.
I'm here. Get him.
Okay, I have to heal her.
Stay strong, okay?
Alright, I want to build up enough that I can use Thundara again.
This one's for you. Too bright? Another.
Yeah, that double hit is really... What? The fuck? Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, maybe not. I thought I was going to insta-kill Tifa as well. It just blew her up.
Okay. Watch yourself.
Come on, you can do it.
We're about to kill the thing, too.
One more shot.
Good, I was about to say, we're about to win, too. Alright, thank you, Red. Dude, Red is the MVP of this chapter, and he's not even playable. Watch, they won't even make him playable in the other parts. Could you imagine? Yeah, you know why? That definitely does feel like a 13 monster.
That's enough.
It probably is in the original, though. Just the way it looks now definitely looks like really, like, fantasy futuristic. I totally just made up that term.
Again, you triumph. I'd be disappointed if you didn't. Yes, I believe I have just about all the data that I require. Then, we are ready to proceed to the next stage.
Yeah, he got the head. I thought we were gonna see him actually cut it off. Oh well. That's what I said. I thought we were gonna get to the fucked up scene where he actually like breaks the jar, takes the head, like actually scissors it off of her body.
Yes.
That's all he needs. And sadly, we will not. Unfortunately. That would have been really metal.
Could this be a trap?
Don't worry. The elevators are safe.
How? How do you know?
All right, if you say so. Huh? Are we there already?
No, something tells me that we aren't. Call it a hunch.
I hear something.
Isn't it just them? Yeah, we have to open the door for them. The source of the sound.
I think it might be locked from this side.
It's broken. Oh, shit. Alright, very nice. She almost killed him.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
We almost died. Oh, shit.
Band's back together. Past time we got out of here and made our way to the roof.
There's an elevator just over there.
Hmm?
But it will move only at Hojo's discretion.
Alright, we finally have everyone together once and for all. So I guess, can we swap in Barrett, for instance? No. I don't think so. Yeah, no, Barrett is still technically out of the party for some reason. It makes no sense at all. But he isn't. Or he isn't in the party, so whatever. Alright, so we just have to use these guys. That to me is silly, but it is what it is. I mean, if it was up to me, I would just say something like, I don't know, put everybody in the party. You know? Fuck it. Oops, there it is. He's out the party, but he's standing right there.
Well, okay then. Looks like the elevator's working.
It appears Hojo's done having his fun.
Glad to hear he enjoyed the show.
Okay. So now we probably have to flip the switch for Ward 1.
Back. Again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh no, I guess not.
What the hell's going on?
Who would?
We may find out soon.
Sephiroth, he needs her head.
Let's go.
Alright.
So what's above this floor?
The president's office, and then the roof.
Wait. Once we get in that elevator, there's no turning back.
We're ready. Right?
I mean, what else are we gonna do? There's nowhere else to go.
Can take us down to the central terminal again. Now's the time for any unfinished business.
I mean, but what else is there even to do? Yeah, I mean, let's go.
Let's go.
They act like this is like a hub or something. It's just, it's a linear dungeon. Okay, whatever. I mean, I guess if there's like an item or something you missed, but I think I was pretty thorough. I don't want to re-look through everything, run around or whatever. Only thing I need is a bench, and I'm sure we'll get one in a few seconds here. And if not, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll die, and then we could just respawn, and you know they're going to give us back all our health anyway, so... Fuck you. The ominous trail. 69th floor, very nice. I think they're gonna kind of force us. Yeah, there's nothing else to see. I guess this is the blood that I was promised, right?
Where the hell is that bastard hiding?
And Sephiroth?
Wait, I can hear something.
Help! Is anybody there?
Okay, maybe I should actually just heal myself. We'll just use 2 mega potions real fast. We should be good beyond that. I wish I could access Barrett's MP, but oh well. Oh my god, there was a fucking bench right here. I knew it. I knew they wouldn't let you go anywhere serious without a bench. Whatever. At least I didn't blow all my stuff. I could live with 2 mega potions wasted. It's just because Barrett is my tankiest member and I can't use him right now. Alright, well, we can get back 2, which is fine. Another 2. There you go. 20 Phoenix Downs, 24 Ethers, and 30 Mega Potions.
Is anyone out there?
I don't even know what else I would buy. Maybe we could buy like another revival materia. We could use Raise. Everyone has Cure. Not every well, someone's missing Fire, I guess. We could buy another Fire materia. Who's missing Fire again? I think it's Aerith, right? Time. Pedometer. Yeah, dude, I don't think we really need the time materia on her, right? I think the Fire would be better because it would let her hit more stuff. Oh no, or just the revival. I don't know. I feel like Prey. Yeah, you see, you would have. I would have. Okay, I should not have given Prey to her. I should have given it to Cloud, so he could have had extra healing without using MP. That was kind of a mistake I made a while ago, and now it's kind of too late to undo it. So it is what it is. Warding. Okay, let's give her the Fire. Wait, I already equipped it? Wait, am I bugging? Ice, healing, lightning? Why does this have an A next to it? Oh, that's the revival material. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't misread that. Thank you. Okay. I wonder, is that fucking president of Shinra or is that Heidegger? I don't think it's Heidegger. I think Heidegger has a deeper voice. Alright, where is it coming from?
Is anyone out there? Please help me.
There's no way he's been hanging here the whole time. What is he, a bodybuilder? Just let him die.
Help me.
Well.
Pull me up.
How the turntables.
I'll give you all the money you want. I have killed plenty of it.
Thing is, I don't want your money.
Please. Just let me live. Everything you want can be yours.
Too good to be true. Drop
I'm
him.
a man of modest dreams. Dropping you from 70 stories up would get me damn near to good.
But not all the way. You want something more, don't you?
More than this right here? Talk to me again like you know me.
He's just playing with this dude.
Barrett! Stop it!
What? Don't listen to them. Kill him. Oh, you fucking pussy. Change the timeline. Murder him.
You're gonna get on TV and tell them. Tell them what you did to Sector 7. That it was you who killed all those people. Then, you're gonna tell them the truth about Avalanche. That Avalanche ain't Wutai or anybody's puppet. That Avalanche fights for the people, the planet. That we fight to hold Shinra to account for its crimes. That is Avalanche. The filthy sewer rats who brought down a Goliath. You tell them that.
Is that really all you want? For your names to be cleared? That is what matters most to you? More than shutting down the reactors? Than the future of the planet itself?
Told you should have killed him.
Damn. You're lying to yourself.
You literally have a bigger gun than him. What is going on?
Honor.
This is bullshit. Barrett's an idiot.
Indulgences everyone. Picture it.
Your arm is a
Picture
gun.
world without Shinra, without Mako energy, a stagnant, impotent world. Now picture a natural disaster. Who would help the people? Help them recover and rebuild? You? With their old world ruined, will they thank you for the new? I'm going to give you a chance.
Yeah, why did they stay up?
One
It's
last
dumb.
opportunity to consider what your principles are truly worth. But bear in mind that time is of the essence.
And what about you, Mr. President? What are your vaunted principles?
What principles? Did you understand even a single word of what I told you?
I plan to
know
ditch
what I
everyone for the
want, and
promised
I
land.
take it. I take advantage of whatever I can, and discard that which I cannot. There is no room for sentiment or guilt.
Good. Okay. Thank you, Sephiroth. Why is it like gas? What the fuck?
You son of a bitch!
Alright, the whispers immediately show up. Wow. Amazing. He'll be fine.
Barrett!
Who's next? Yeah, see, they won't let him die yet. They'll let Rufus die, but they won't let him. No, is Rufus his son? I forget what the son's name was. I can't remember. Oh well. See, he's fine. They won't let him die yet. He's too important to the timeline. What? What is he, an angel of death?
This is
The source of everything.
Oh no, it is a Genova clone.
What's happening?
Genova Dreamweaver. Yeah, you do fight a Genova clone. I was right about that. I think this is it. This is yeah, you fight him on the way down from the lobby. I don't think you actually get to the president's office in the original. Well, there was also no sneaking segment, by the way. That entire portion of the drum, I think, is completely new. We don't have to, like, hand wave our friends over with weird timing. Okay. Top secret shimmer experimental. Wait, what? Why is it showing her? What? What? That scared the shit out of me. This fucking game, man.
Allow me.
No weaknesses, resistance to magic. Fuck you. Once its health falls below a certain level, its stagger gauge cannot be filled. It drops another astral cuff.
That's it. Give me your best shot.
Alright, it's pressured. Let's have her place down her ward. And let's have Tifa cast haste. Double up. Reconstitution. Probably get the tentacles back, yeah. See, I don't mind Final Fantasy bosses where they have like extra stuff, you know? Like I think that that's fine when you have like extra mechanics or something to really learn and use. I don't hate that at all. Alright. Maybe what I could do is I could cast Cure. Does it work on Cure or is it only offensive magic? Attack spells, yeah. Okay, so it won't work on Cure. So I might as well go on the offensive. I got hit again. Okay. Oops. What level is she on? I wish it showed you what level she was so I could tell without actually having to switch to her. So I'll just use it again because there's no penalty for using it too much. This is one hell of a fucking trial to get to a fucking helicopter, I'll tell you that much. Alright, Tifa, I hate to do this, but haste again. We're about to stun it, that's why. She got stopped? Oh, fuck. Literally just transition the phase right away. Ow. What? Well, I mean, it's nice. You get to use red. I mean, I guess it also makes sense why you can't have Barrett. He's supposed to be injured right now. So, like, if you brought him into the fight, it would be... I guess it would be a little weird, right? He'll be like, oh, he just got stabbed. But, I mean, he's perfectly fine. I mean, so that's basically the plot of this game, is that these ghosts are now, like, working in conjunction with Genova to basically preserve the timeline. So I guess people know things that they shouldn't know. Like Sephiroth and Aerith, I think, know things and know about events that they shouldn't know because time should be a linear flow. So it's not exactly anywhere near the same. And the further we go, the more it's going to diverge, basically. Okay. Yeah, Tifa having MP is kind of almost a waste. I never really use it at all. Oh wow, the steps even count in battle.
Nothing to worry about.
Wow. Quietude.
There. Stay back.
Wow, instant.
No way.
Hang back.
All right, pick her up.
You okay?
Go on. Let's turn this around.
There we go. Full heal. All right, we still have good MP, so I don't have to do anything. It completely like bypassed the stagger though. That's what sucks. Is unfortunately like I was gonna stagger it, and the game just was like, no stagger for you. So here, let me bait this away. I'm gonna switch to Aerith.
I'll take care of him.
I probably shouldn't have placed this here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that was probably a bad idea.
Can you take over for me?
Yeah, see, I'm gonna replace that with her. She got healed, okay.
It's on you.
Here goes.
Okay, here we go. We can place it right here.
Let's get serious.
See if we can haste.
We can do better. Tagging out.
I got this.
One more. Get him. Give your
Resolution. Okay, she's just immune while this is happening. See, like, the plot with Genova is actually really interesting. That's one of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy VII, is basically the whole Genova plot is actually, like, really cool. But everything else, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. It's hit or miss. Thank you. I like that Zack's story basically almost doesn't really include anything about Genova. Not to say that's like really good or anything, but like I like that, you know, Crisis Core isn't bogged down necessarily by the Genova plot. Like, it's a major portion of it, but it's not like entirely 100% necessary, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a thing that comes into play later. Okay. I will Unbridled again. She can heal herself, and at some point I will have Cloud. Okay, actually, let's have Cloud throw an Ether on her now. She can also use Osmos, basically. Haste.
Nothing to worry about.
And Cloud can cast Cure on me. Okay. I guess we just try to do damage. I don't think we can stagger her. I don't even know if it really does that much. Oh no, she wasn't pressured. That was a mistake. Overpower, my bad. Oh no, rejection? Fuck. I'm scared. I don't know what rejection is. It insta-killed her last time. Okay. I don't know. I guess it hurts anybody who isn't Cloud, maybe. It's like a big counter move. Heal. I just kind of hate that destroying the tentacles doesn't really seem to do much of anything. Alright, I guess we should summon, right? It's fine.
Have fun.
Yeah, basically to cheese a lot of the endgame bosses, you just use Knights of the Round and you use Hades the whole fight, effectively. Wow.
Too bright? That's it. This one's for you.
Okay, same thing. Yeah, let's Turbo Ether Aerith.
Go on.
I don't know. Thunder probably does the most damage. That's why. That's why I want to use it the most.
Get him. Too bright? It's your turn. I got it.
Pressured. So Focus Strike. No, she's immune. She has a ridiculous like cooldown period when she's pressured. Okay. Unbridle it.
Come on. Good luck. I'll take care of him. Why don't you lead the way?
Crimson Dive. I'm not gonna get Radiant Plume, that's fine. Because he's about to leave anyway, so let's have Ifrit do his thing. It's gonna do like no damage. Oh, never mind. It was an instant stagger. Okay. I mean, we probably should have it hit her.
You're out of luck.
Tifa as well.
Now's our chance.
Right, my
Okay, yeah, that would be the end of that one. New phase. Donato's denied. Dreams of Flame.
This one's for you.
You can shoot that far. It's just you can't hit Genova while doing so.
One more shot.
She's just gonna respawn all the tentacles anyway, so it's kind of weird to even waste the time to kill them.
Get him. This one's for you.
Do I still have my ward? I think I have to replace it, but that's fine.
Go on. Get him.
I'm scared. That's like a laser beam. Alright, let me actually heal.
Back to good now. Go on.
I like that at this point we're only basically using Cura. We're like Cura isn't even really that good. It's not worth the time anymore almost. This is just a massive ad phase. I got you.
I'll take care of you. Let's go.
Yeah, because the tentacles aren't really shit, so I'm cool with this.
We can do better.
Oh, I got it off. I like how as soon as I cast haste, they stop Aerith. They haven't stopped anyone else, so I mean, that's kind of interesting. Maybe it's like a story thing. I don't know. Listen, Xenoblade got me fucked up, okay? Oh, great.
This fight's not over yet.
I didn't mean to lock onto this. I guess their weakness is literally just being hit physically. Okay. We'll cast on myself. Cloud will also cast on himself. We also have a big heal coming from Aerith, because that's her limit break. Since everyone only has one limit break in this game anyway, so you don't have to worry about like unlocking multiple limit breaks or anything. We're gonna have to defeat the whole alphabet of tentacles. No, okay. I wonder if I could cast magic on it while it's pressured like this. Wow, it's a reflect. Yep. All right. That's exactly what it is. That's what it is. If she's doing that, I mean, but it kind of sucks. You can't really do anything. So I guess you just cannot pressure and stagger her that easily. You can only do so much at any given time while she just sits around and waits for tentacles to come and go. Because that definitely was immediate. That was the only thing that was hitting her at that point. I like how we've looped around the alphabet now. Okay, we got one hit.
Go on.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't really know what to do. Like, you know, what do you want? Once a health falls below a certain level, its stagger gauge cannot be filled. Well, it's clearly getting filled. It's just you can't hit it. It just goes immune. Oh, okay. And this also works, I guess. Let's cast haste. We probably should have people actually like using spells.
Let's turn it up.
Cloud can just use Braver. That's probably what we are supposed to do, is just go all out. We kill him faster so we can cycle. I guess each time we do this, she's filling her stagger gauge just even a little bit. And dead. See, there's like an invisible wall that happens. Oh, you can just fucking dodge out of it. I thought it was a cutscene attack. Never mind. And that's why you gotta mess around with stuff. You can literally just step out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna have Aerith use her limit break. Might as well. We're gonna be here for a while. Seems like a lot of the fights in this game just take a long time to kill. Like, there's not really anything you can do about it. Something more time. Yeah, this is Genova's theme. It's a little bit remixed. It's not exactly as it was before. Oh, she stopped me. Oh, well, that's really bad. That's quite a combo, I'll say.
How shocking.
There you go. We're gonna trigger a cutscene with this. Holy shit! You see that damage? That was nuts. Dive kick. I'm still on level 2. Yeah, I knew we were gonna push that phase. That was gonna be easy. Oh great, acid blood. I mean, it literally is an alien, so. Here we go. This is this is the full theme. Final Fantasy VII is such a good soundtrack for fight themes. That's what I really liked about it. Ow. Or you can just fight it normally now. I actually like this better than One Winged Angel, just a bit, like just a smidgen. This is actual like final boss material. Go. So you can trigger it and then just dodge out of it. So what the fuck? I'm over here thinking it's a cutscene attack. Like you can't do anything. You might as well just not push buttons. No, you could fully attack through it. What? Oh fuck. Okay. Overpower, hopefully. I'm still on level 2, so. See, this is where Dispel would come in handy if you had it, which you don't need it. It would just make it faster because she wouldn't be able to buff herself over and over again. What? Oh, it was Faraga. I thought someone else was casting Faraga on her. Oops. I like it. It's a very spacey theme, which goes with the fact that Jenova came from space. It's almost like Mass Effect right now a little bit. I need to dodge this. Oh no. Fuck.
I'll show you what I can do.
No, not them. I have no MP. I think you could leech MP, right? As Aerith?
This one's for you.
Soul Drain.
I'll take that.
You get 2 MP back. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Oh, that's bad. Okay, Cloud, healer. Haste. That item efficiency one is also probably good, just for the ether boost. Here we go. Yeah, see, 20 is nothing. That's 2 Curas. Stopped.
I'm coming.
Yeah, she's probably dead. Nope, thank you, Red.
Tagging out.
I didn't mean to do that. You know what? It worked out anyway, so whatever. Maybe if you cast haste, she automatically stops somebody. That's how a lot of Final Fantasy bosses used to work, is that someone would make an action and they would automatically interrupt the flow of battle to do whatever they wanted to do. Well, that sucks. Okay, anyway. It's fine.
You'll feel better in a second. It's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, okay, you can't dodge that. It's fine.
I won't give up.
Cure again.
I'll take care of you.
I think White Wind was really good in 7 as well. But like learning enemy skills in like any game is kind of a pain because you have to know exactly what's learnable and from where. That's why even when I played Tactics Advanced, I had to look it up because sometimes it's weird. Like some of it I remember, like the Mighty Guard abilities and stuff, but some of it it's just missable. So if you fuck up, that's it. You have to replay the game, which is always great. Okay, thank you. Wow. Oops, I keep tossing between them. I meant to do this.
Can you fight?
We're gonna need to probably fight some of these guys. That's probably why they spawn these dudes. They know they're not really that intimidating or dangerous. They spawn them so you have something to fight that isn't the boss, so you can get back some ATB, basically. What the hell is happening to her? She's getting digested. All right, here we go. Like everyone has their limit, so. Done. See, that boss fight was cool. That boss fight was made a lot of sense. Hi. This is my friend, not yours.
HQ, this is Avalanche 3-1. Taking another pass to search for friendlies.
Alright, and he's gone. Alright, anyway. Weird shit happening, man.
Barrett, are you hurt?
Don't think so.
This death was not the one ordained for you by fate.
I guess it's whatever this new timeline is, right? Because Wedge survived, so I guess that's okay in this new timeline of theirs. Alright. I think they want me to go... Yeah, they want me to go outside and around. Okay. Well, I think I'll save. Do I need to buy a bunch of items? I don't think so. I think we're good on items still. Oops. And just like this. Deliverance from chaos. Wait, what happened to the helicopter? I mean, I guess we're Cloud. We don't really care about anything. We just want to go find Sephiroth. I just want my revenge. I want to kill him. But at this point, does Cloud even really know why? Yeah, I guess he does, because he has the memories, so he kind of understands what Sephiroth has done. That's fair.
Sephiroth!
This shit again, man. Yeah, it's not actually Sephiroth, as usual. That's the thing. They're all Sephiroth and also simultaneously not.